In today's episode of Elevate with Ankara, episode number 19, I will be introducing you to the next garment in the series. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning person, thank you so much for your continued support. All right, let's get into it. If you are new to the Elevate with Ankara sewing series, this is a sewing series put together by myself and Talisha of Creativity by T here on YouTube and on Instagram. And in this series, we are encouraging our sewing friends to elevate basic sewing patterns by using standout Ankara fabric. Ankara fabric is African wax print fabric. It is very colorful and unique, and it definitely adds something special to every garment that is made by using it. So in today's episode, I am introducing you to the next garment. The next garment in the series is shorts. It could also be capris or cropped pants, but since I love shorts, I'm going to be focusing on shorts. And one of the things that I love about some of the things that I've seen online lately is that there is a trend of having sets. So the idea of having a pair of shorts with a nice matching top really gets me excited. And one of the patterns that I was really drawn to, and even though this is a man's pattern, I think it would work really lovely for women as well, is Simplicity S9758. And this is a Norris pattern, and the rating for this pattern is average. The fabric recommendations are batik, chambray, cottons, linens, poplins, and tencels. As you know, Ankara fabric is 100% cotton, so our fabric will fall nicely within this category. I could see this being made out of so many different Ankara prints and fabrics. It would definitely be unique and special and stand out. It would be comfortable. You could do the long sleeve or the short sleeve, and even though this is a man's pattern, if you like an oversized fit, I think this would be fantastic. You could pair it with heels, or you could do what I do and pair it with some chunky sneakers, and it would be really cute. So this is my first pick for this category, and this one actually has a few different views. It has a long sleeve version for the top as well as a short sleeve. It has a longer length of short with huge front pockets, and it has a short version of the pattern with side seam pockets or a back pocket in the back, and it's a shorter length. So I think if you are making this as a woman, even the shorter length of short might still be a bit long if you are used to wearing a more cropped style of short. But I love an oversized look, and I could see myself making all four of the different views in this pattern. So definitely think this could be one that would be elevated with Ankara fabric. The next pattern is one that I picked up last summer and did not get a chance to sew up. It is McCall M6930, and it has four different views. There is a regular pair of shorts, which is view C, and they are on the longer length. There is a pair of pants that is view D. There is a version of the shorts that is more cropped and short, and then there is a version that is cropped with a ruffled hem or a scalloped hem. And for that version, it has some really cute heart-shaped pockets on the back. And so very cute pattern. I think all views are lovely. And this pattern recommendation for fabric is crepe, cotton blend, sateen, linen, and denim, so it would work really nicely. This, I believe, is an easy pattern. It does require you to install a zipper, which is not really a big deal. The other pattern I shared with you requires elastic in the waist as well as a drawstring. This one is a tiny little zipper. So highly recommend this pattern because it is an easy to sew pattern, and I think all views are very cute, and all views could be elevated with Ankara fabric. And if you look closely, the model is wearing a fabric that is full of florals, and it just kind of elevates the look of the shorts. So I think that Ankara would be really nice in this pattern. The next pattern that I'm going to suggest to you is Simplicity 8389, and that is this pattern here. I think this is a fantastic pattern. It has four different views. There are three different pants views, and then there is a pair of shorts, which is view C. And this pattern is great because it has an elasticated waist, but it also has a nice little drawstring and some pleating on the front. The neat thing about the pleating on the front is it kind of elevates the shorts so that it doesn't just look like every other elastic waist pair of shorts out there. The recommended fabric choices are charmeuse, cotton types, crepe de chine, gauze, lightweight linens, and silky types. All of those will look lovely, but as you know, we're focusing on Ankara, and I think that this would be a really great pattern to follow, and it is a very easy pattern, so anyone can sew this guy. So I think that this would be a nice one to use. The next pattern that I want to share with you is another set, but this is a female pattern, so it is more fitted to the body and less oversized, and this is Simplicity S9610. This has 4 different views. You have the short sleeve longer length top, you have the cropped top with the short sleeve, and that one has a vented back, which is really cute. And then you have pants as well as the shorts. Now for the shorts, you will require a zipper, and also it has large patch pockets on the front. This is a easy to sew pattern, and the fabric recommendations are chambray cotton blends, denim, linen, and poplin. And I think that this would be a lovely summer sewing pattern pairing using Ankara fabric. And as you can see, the model on the pattern has a very busy printed outfit, and actually that is what drew me to this pattern when I initially purchased it. Is I just loved the busyness of the print on this very cool casual look. And as you know, in my opinion, shirts that have collars just automatically look elevated to me. So pairing a cropped collared shirt with these awesome shorts would just be such a great standout pairing in Ankara fabric. Now we're going to move on to indie patterns, and I do have 4 indie patterns to share with you, one of which is free. And I think all of these could really be elevated with the right Ankara fabric. The first one is the Lander pants and shorts. I have yet to make this. I have had this pattern in my stash for a year now, and I'll come in close so that you can see the different views on the back. But as you can see, there are a pair of shorts there, and they have a button fly front and 2 large pockets on the front of them. I just think that this is a very cute, nice pair of shorts that would look very tailored and so cool if you used Ankara fabric. And actually, if you wanted to, you could use contrasting pockets on these shorts, and I think it would be very unique and special. The shorts for this pattern don't require a ton of fabric. So for view A, the shorts are about 2 yards of fabric. The fabric recommendations for this pattern are medium to heavy weighted fabrics, but I still think that you could make these pants out of an awesome Ankara print, and it would be so much fun to pair it with some cool, unique buttons. So this is one that I recommend. The next one is the Jenny overalls and trousers by Closet Core Patterns, and this is another one that I purchased a while ago and have not made yet. If you look at view D here on the back of the pattern, you will see that there are some really nice pairs of shorts there, and they are kind of similar to the shorts that I shared with you previously. However, rather than having that front button fly, you have a zipper, and so the zipper, I believe, is in the back of, or the side, maybe it's on the side of the shorts, and it has those large patch pockets on the front. They are a shorter pair of shorts. They're not long shorts at all. So if you like a shorter pair of shorts, then this could be a really good option for you. And these shorts would require, let's see, view D, a little under 2 yards of fabric. So that's really nice. And fabric recommendations are going to be bottom weight. So it says denim, twills, canvas, gabardines, medium weight linens, jacquard, and brocade. And those are all a bit heavier than Ankara, but I still think that this would be a really nice pattern to use with Ankara fabric. And if you've been sewing for any length of time, you know that you can break some of those sewing rules by using a fabric that is not recommended on the pattern. So definitely think this would be cute in Ankara. The next pattern that I'd like to recommend is the Tula pants by Papercut Patterns, and here is the view that I am speaking of here. It's the shorts here. It has an elasticated waist with several rows of elastic, and it also has a drawstring. Now, I have cut this pattern, but I have not cut the fabric yet. This is definitely something I want to make soon, and I definitely believe that this would be a really nice pattern to make some nice Ankara shorts using elastic in the waist. It would be comfortable and cool and easy to wear. Definitely an easy pattern, so anyone could make this one, and it would be one that would look really great in a cotton Ankara fabric. The last pattern that I'd like to suggest to you is the Friday Pattern Company, the sports shorts. The cool thing about this pattern is that it is free or pay what you can. So if you do want to donate to Friday Pattern Company for creating this awesome pattern, you can do so, and they have different prices that you can select, or you can download it for free. I love this pattern because it has some really neat finishing. So this pattern requires you to use bias tape to finish all the edges on the outside of the shorts, and I think that that would be a really great opportunity to use a different type of fabric than the print on the fabric front leg and back legs, so you can have some contrast, and that would be really fun to play with prints, or even if you used a solid fabric with your Ankara. And also it has an elasticated waist with a drawstring, so comfortable and easy to wear. But with the bias finishing, you have this really nice detail of contrast in the pockets, and I think that is just a fun little look. This only requires about a yard of fabric, so it's perfect for all of those odd in scraps of Ankara fabric that you may have in your stash from previous projects. That is what I'm looking forward to do, is using up some of those scraps with something that I can actually wear versus making a bunch of bags out of it. So I think this would be a fun little pair of shorts to elevate with Ankara, and you could definitely have fun with creating bias tape from a different Ankara fabric, so it can have some contrast in your design. And it would just be such a fun little project to put together, as well as very cute. And I just think that this is a fantastic pattern, and a free pattern. Who can pass up a free pattern, okay? Well, those are all the patterns that I wanted to share with you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you head over to Talisha of Creativity by T's channel so that you can see the patterns that she has selected for this garment type. And make sure that you check out previous episodes of Elevate with Ankara, and look forward to our next episode where we will be revealing our finished garment. And so you will get to see which of these patterns that I just shared with you I plan to sew up in Ankara fabric. In the meantime, make sure that you check out other episodes of Elevate with Ankara using the playlist in the information section below. And I hope you have a fantastic day and a wonderful week. Talk to you soon. Bye.